Good morning and welcome here for the online class. Today I am going to take for 10th Standard Social Science. Topic is India soils. So first you should know what is meaning of soil. You all know very well. Soil is nothing but it is the top layer, surface layer of the earth where it is comprised very closely and also it is intermixed with minerals. Minerals are mixed in that and organic substances also is there. And it is very important natural resources of India. For India, this is very important natural resources. Natural means it is from the nature. Why we call it as natural resources? Because it is very important for the agriculture and agriculture is the main occupation of India. And agriculture production is basically dependent on fertility of the soil. Fertility of the soil. Now, what is the types of soil? Next topic we will go for. What is the types of soils? Soils are of 6 types. First is alluvial soil. Second is black soil. Third is red soil. Fourth is laterite soil. And fifth is desert soil. Sixth is mountain soil. Now let us see what do you mean by alluvial soil. So alluvial soil, why you call it alluvial soil? Because the soil is composed or it is mixed with lot of aluminium in it. So we call it as alluvial soil. And this is formed from the sediments. Sediments means what is the left out from the water, river water. We get some mud from that mud, then silt, everything. From the river, which river? That is from the Indo-Gangetic river. So from there, these sediments are brought down and that soil is called as alluvial soil where it is rich in aluminium and also it is very extensively found and very important in India. So everywhere this soil is found and it is very important for the Indians because they greatly contribute for agriculture. So this alluvial soil is very important for the agriculture in our country and also they cover about how much? 15 lakh square kilometers. Alluvial soil is 15 lakh square kilometers. In India we have so much and also the main crop. So next, what are the crops grown in alluvial soil? So which is the important crops which is grown in alluvial soil is paddy, sugarcane, wheat, cotton and jute. So these are the important crops grown in alluvial soil, wheat, then paddy, jute, cotton and sugarcane. Now let us go for next is black soil. Black soil is also known as regur soil. It is called as regur soil. Black soil is also called as regur soil and black cotton soil as they are best suited for the cotton cultivation. So this black soil is best for cotton cultivation and also this is derived from basalt rock. Name of the rock, basalt rock. So this black soil has been derived from that soil. What is that? Rock. And here, so what is the color here? It is black soil is, as you know it is black and also grey, dark grey and which is highly, what is there in this? Highly content of clay. Clay is more in black soil. That's why it is grey in color and they are highly moisture and extremely packed up. So they are best suited for the cultivation. What are the cultivation here? Here also cotton, sugarcane, jowar, maize, pulse, wheat and chilies. So these are the important crops grown in black soil. Second item, black soil is called, it is also called as regur soil and here this black is content of clay much. The color is dark, black and also dark clay, that is grey in color and also this is compact with highly clay and here what are the important crops grown in black soil is paddy, sugarcane, here also jowar, maize, pulses and chilies. And where are the black soils are found? Black soils are found in Deccan, tropic region in Maharashtra, Madhya Pradesh, Telangana. So here, what is the occupied means? Here, how much it is occupied? Here in alluvial soil, it is 15 lakh square kilometers, and in black soil, it is 5.46 lakh kilometers in India. It is 5.46 lakh square kilometers. It is black soil. So next we'll go for red soil. Red soil is formed by the weathering of granite. Granite, granite. That weathering means small powder like. From that this is formed, and also it is crystalline rocks. So with the crystalline rocks and also weathering of granite, you will find this red soil. And this color is red color due to what? Because of red or reddish brown. Because here the clay is very less in red soil, clay is less, and also they are very moisture. And here it covers how much? Here it is 5.46 means here it is 5.2 lakh square kilometers, and you will find this type of soil. Red soil is found where? In Tamil Nadu, mostly in Tamil Nadu, and they are found in southern part of Karnataka also. Red soil are the cultivation of what are the main crops grown in red soil. It is millets, groundnuts, then ragi, tobacco, where this powder is used for the cigarettes, that is tobacco, and then it is the leaves like where we are going to stuff it inside the cigarette, so that tobacco, and also potato. So this potatoes, all these crops are grown in red soil. So let me go for next, that is laterite soil. Laterite soil are found in the tropical areas. Where laterite soils are found, it is in the tropical areas under the high temperature of rainfall. So temperature is very high and rainfall is also more. So in that places you find this laterite soil, and these soils cover the area how much? 2.48 square 2.48 lakh square kilometers, and they are mainly found in the uplands of where you find now Western Ghats, Eastern Ghats. In these places you will find the laterite soil, and also in Chota Nagpur Plateau, then Vindhyan Satapura, Meghalaya Plateau. In these places you find laterite soil more, and they are not fertile and they are of limited for the agriculture. They are not much fertile. How the black soil, alluvial soil, black soil are fertile, like that laterite soil are not fertile. They are less fertile, and also they are used in agriculture little less, limited use of agriculture. And the crops grown here, it is cashew, rubber, tea, coffee, and paddy grown in this soil, that is a laterite soil. So next we will go for desert soil. Desert means you all know very well desert. That are semi-desert, under-desert, and semi-desert. They are largely found in western place, that is northwestern part of India. And here the major places means parts of Rajasthan, where in only you find this desert, Rajasthan, then southern Haryana, Punjab, and the northern part of Gujarat. North side of Gujarat, you will find this type of desert soil, and they have a high content of soluble soil, where they are sandy. Means here, this desert is sand. It is not a soil, it is sand. So here, it is a sandy and low in moisture and humus. So moisture is not there in desert soil, and it is very less. They are not suitable for cultivation. This desert soil is not suitable for cultivation of crops. And there some crops where irrigation is necessary, irrigation facilities are available, and they are, how much it is occupied? 1.42. So desert soil is very less. This space occupied for desert soil is how much? 1.42 lakh square kilometers. Now let us go for mountain soil. Last is mountain soil. Mountain soils are found in the slopes of the mountains. You are in a mountain. So the slopes of the hill regions are covered with the soil, that is mountain soil. And they are, why this mountain soil is found there? Because they are composed with the decomposition of organic matters. You know what is decomposition of the dead substances, organic substances, all the dead animals, everything is there. That decomposes and it has been there with the slopes, in the slopes of the mountain, and they are very rich in humus, and also there is very fertility. In the mountain soil you will find lot of humus and fertility, where this is grown, where the plantation crops are grown in mountain soil. You know, plantation crops means only one plant, that is tea and coffee. For this we call it as a plantation crop, and this plantation crops like tea, coffee and fruits. So they are largely found in which places? Jammu Kashmir and also Himachal Pradesh, Manipur states along with the Western Ghats. So these mountain soils are even grown in are found in the Western Ghats also, and these areas are covered. How much? It is 2.85 lakh square kilometers are found mountain soils in our country. So this is about the soils, that is 6 types of soils. What is soil? Next is soil erosion. What do you mean by soil erosion? So soil erosion, it is the refers to a removal of or wiping off of the top soil by the natural disasters and by the rain. So that is rivers, glaciers, winds, which are those natural calamities where the top layer of the soil is being wiped out. So that wiping off of the removing of the top layer of the soil is called as soil erosion. So removing the top layers of the fertility means once when the rainfalls are very high, the top layers are being wiped out, and also along with that, the fertility of the soil also goes away. And then this is called as the soil erosion, and it is one of the biggest problem in India. When once the top layer of the soil is being wiped out, because the fertility is also wiped out along with that. When the fertility is not there, it is difficult to grow the crops. So only it is the biggest problem in our country. What is that? It is a soil erosion. What is the main causes of this soil erosion? Is that soil erosion means first is deforestation, so cutting down of trees has to be stopped. Next is overgrazing, cattle and sheep rearing, that overgrazing has to be stopped. Then shifting cultivation, shifting the crops from one place to another place, we are shifting the cultivation, that shifting cultivation has to be stopped. Then faulty methods of cultivation, cultivation is to be taken very correctly. The faulty methods also gives rise for the soil erosion, and also top use of top soils for making bricks and other tiles, etc. They burn the bricks in the soil. No? Even that also causes the soil erosion. Now, what are the effects of soil erosion? Next comes effects of soil erosion. When once the soil erosion arise, what is the main problems where we are facing is loss of soil fertility. Fertility, as I said, your fertility will be lost, and also leads for the silting and floods. Floods are occurs, and then change of course of rivers. Rivers changes its courses, directions, and also groundwater level is lowered, and there is decrease in soil moisture. So groundwater level will be low, and also decrease in soil moisture. Moisture is very less there. Then fourth is vegetation covers, dries up and drought increases. So drought increases and vegetation will be less. Then economically as a whole suffers a great setback. So economically we suffer a great problem because of this soil erosion. So conservation of soil. What do you mean by conservation of soil? Conservation of soil means we are protecting our soil. So this should not be happen. Soil erosion should not be happen. The top layer of the soil should not be wiped out. How we are going to protect this? So by preservation of fertility of the soil is called soil conservation. Means how we are protecting the soil. The soil conservation should be there. Means we are going to protect the soil where the water is not going to take away the fertility from the top layers. So preventing that, we call it as the soil conservation. So what are the measures? There are several measures are there. First is afforestation, and then second is control overgrazing. Overgrazing has to be controlled. First is afforestation, means lot of plants and trees has to be grown. Then third is control farming. Then check bunds here and there. Bunds, dams has to be small, dams has to be built. And also next is control bunding. Then gully control and bench tracing, means tracing of land. So next, then these are the emergency and urgent conservation of soil. So 5-year plans has taken up and they given importance in this aspect. So I hope you understood this lesson, India's soil and how the conservation of soil has to be prevented and what we mean by soil erosion. Thank you, children.